Okay, this is Daniel Cornwall in Juneau, Alaska. I am a student with the Hyperlinked Library MOOC being offered by San Jose State University. And I'm just giving my classmates a little sense of where I live and work. And we're standing outside the steps of the Alaska State office building, which I mentioned in the last video. I'm going to put the previous video and this one into a playlist. Of course, if you're watching this, you may know that already. And I'm just going to turn back to the state office building. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy 2, and one of the problems is that it's doesn't really have any zoom in or zoom out capability. So we're walking down along, I'm embarrassed to say that, I walk down this street so many days a week, and I'm not certain of what it is. It crosses Main Street, Calhoun, and I know that because we're coming up on the Calhoun State Bridge. And one of the reasons that I'm making this video, and I'm going to pause it in a moment, just so you don't have to walk through the whole 10 minutes. But a colleague in Australia was talking about how they wanted to touch a fall. And so here are white bare trees, signs of fall, clouds up in the sky. I'm wearing my jacket. And this here is the Calhoun Street Bridge, which is why I remembered I was walking Calhoun Street. Now I'm gonna stop the tape for a minute. I'm now actually up on the Calhoun Street Bridge because I realized that I had a really good angle for you of the construction site for the new SLAM building. It's called SLAM for Statewide Library, Archives, and Museums. And it's the building that's under the crane in this video. And when it's completed, hopefully in January of 2016, it will house the Alaska State Library, the Alaska State Museum, and the Alaska State Archives all in one building. And we're really looking forward to working together and seeing the opportunities that can come from each other's collections and service point of view. Anyway, going to hit the pause button again. Okay, we are now at the corner of Calhoun and 7th. And this is the Alaska's Governor's Mansion. And most of our governors have lived here, and it's an interesting place. Every December they have a holiday Christmas party where the governor and first lady greet people, and all the commissioners serve cookies and punch. So we're continuing to walk. Going to get you a better picture of the Alaska and American flags. Not much wind today, but my hands are kind of chilly. And now I'm going to hit the pause button again. And our next stop will be Cope Park, which is a nice little pocket park. Well, not pocket park, but it's off by itself and pretty nice. Okay, so as promised, here is Juneau's Cope Park. It's got a little of fall color. Fall color is actually something of a rarity in Juneau because we're in a temperate rainforest, and most of our native vegetation tends to be evergreen rather than deciduous. So mostly, the trees are green until they're covered white with snow. And we're just walking a little bit into the park. It's got some tennis courts, some trails, some picnic tables. But I'm just gonna come up to a few places on Gold Creek, which there's a reservoir further up the river that captures a good part of our drinking water supply. So this is basically just a runoff. And here it is, running off towards the ocean. And then there's a look towards the interior of the park. And what I really like about this particular park is that once you're in here, it seems like you're miles and miles away from anywhere. But in reality, you're just a few minutes from downtown. Anyway, that's going to conclude my my walk for this time. And love to know what you think.